Good morning. This is David Richard Allen, Balancing the Triad, Body, Mind, and Spirit. So we're trying this different setup again, using the laptop instead of the phone. Yesterday I had a bunch of background noise, so hopefully the microphone here will pick it up and won't have that. And for some reason also my ring light didn't show up very well, so we're going to see it again. Oh, and I always get the notifications let me know I don't have a very good internet connection, which is completely false. So let me close out a couple of things here real quick, since I neglected to do that beforehand. See if that makes a difference. So, all right. So, balance of the triad. So we're basically kind of focusing on your health, and the idea is to focus on not just your physical health, but your mental health as well as your spiritual health. And last couple videos, I've been talking about the idea of sometimes we can lose ourselves. And you let life kind of go along, you can lose yourself in any of those areas. And then, but you can still find yourself, as long as you're willing to put in the time and effort, you can indeed go through and make the changes. So, with this one here, let's kind of take it a little step further. Is with that, if we've fallen behind on our health, we can have a tendency to compare ourselves to others. And again, I'm fully guilty of this, is comparing myself to others. But we can understand our journey is her journey. We can look at someone else, but we don't necessarily know what they've gone through. What are their ups and downs? What have they had to deal with? We don't necessarily know all of that. And a lot of times also what we're doing is we're also comparing their current end point to our starting point. And that doesn't compare. You might be comparing someone who's been working at something for 2 to 5 years and you've only been at it for a week. That's what you're comparing. That's something you definitely don't want to do. So, your journey is your journey. Start with where you're at. Now, if you do want to look at someone else, I don't want to say the best, but one way that can actually benefit you is take someone that was where you're at currently. So take where you're at currently and found someone who was there, and then realize what have they gone, what have they done to and help themselves, benefit themselves, whether it is someone that weighs several hundred pounds overweight, but yet they're trim and fit. What you want to do is you take that and say, okay, where they started at is where I'm at now, but look where they've gone to. You realize it can be done. And so that's one of the things you want to look at, is make sure that can be done. So look at those other people and use that as motivation. Sorry, I keep getting a notice here. I don't know what reason. Use that as a motivation to realize it can be done. It's one of the things if you go back into these videos and follow me for a while, you start with where you're at. That's the only thing you can do, is you got to be able to start with where you're at, because that's the only place you can start at. And then take those baby steps each day to get to your goal. Use other people as inspiration. You realize your journey is your journey. It's all you got. So focus on your journey, where you're at. And it's the story, it's something I've mentioned to you several times before, is acknowledge and appreciate where you're at. Say, okay, this is where I'm at. This is what I can do. I'm aware of where I'm at now, and I'm aware of where I want to go. Start taking those steps. But it is your journey. Don't compare yourself to someone else. Only if you want to use it for motivation, and if you want to use it to lift someone else up. Don't do that comparison to bring yourself down, because that's not going to do you any good. It's going to do more harm. Use it as motivation. And again, you are you, and you're not anyone else. You can't compare your journey to them. That's what you got to do. All right, so hopefully that kind of made sense for you. A little shorter video today. And look at the timer going, yeah, usually I'm around 5 minutes, but this one's a little less. But let me know your thoughts on that. Let me know how you've gone through and compared yourself to others, and where it's benefited you or not, and make sure you understand your journey's journey. All right, so hopefully that helps you out. Enjoy the rest of your day. Take care, and balancing to you. Bye-bye.